Hi, my name is Elisa Rubegni from Lancaster University. I'm presenting this work that I have done together with Monica Landoni from Università della Svizzera Italiana and Letizia Jaccheri from Norwegian University of Science and Technology in Trondheim. So our work aims to design for change with and for children, and specifically how to design digital storytelling tools to raise stereotypes awareness. So the creation of gender-related norms or role model is based on social and cultural interaction. Cultural artifacts such as books and media often offer a strict representation of gendered human behavior and norms that become a basis of gender roles and stereotypes. While the creation of stereotypes help very young children in understanding boundaries and interacting with the world, their perpetuation can generate negative impact and result in inequalities for both sexes. Indeed, it is well known how the internalization of negative stereotypes can influence children's self-esteem and career paths. Thus, we really want to explore this aspect and design new processes and tools to attenuate stereotypical thinking in the production of digital artifacts created by children, and specifically to explore collaborative digital storytelling. This project is made of three main phases: detection of stereotypes in children's multimedia stories, and co-design of concept and prototype evaluation. In this paper, we explore the second phase and we try to answer to that question: which design concept could guide and development of a digital storytelling tool for raising children's awareness of gender stereotypes. As outcome, we built two main contributions. The first one is about concept to guide the design of a DST tool to support children to become more aware of gender role models and negative stereotypes. And the second one is a method for developing design concept to help to change the stereotypical approaches in children. This work was grounded on participatory design-inspired approach plus creative problem-solving approach. The two together are combined in the organizational workshop, and during which we use a toolbox made by Personas and Design Challenge. Personas has been built by us by using data that we have collected in the last 10 years of work with digital storytelling and children in school. So those personas reflect our understanding and our experience of the context. We have 3 personas for teachers and 3 for female and 3 for male pupils. And each persona may or may not be affected by gender stereotypes. The other element is made by design challenges. So we identify site and design challenges that could help the participant of the workshop in concretize ideas. And those are also made by our experience in design digital storytelling tool for children, but also they're grounded on literature. Each workshop has the same structure. So after a brief introduction, we ask participants to group in teams and then start working with personas and design challenges to produce the scenarios. In the first workshop, we involve just experts, while the workshop number 2 involve mainly teacher and HCI researcher that keep focus the activity, while the workshop number 3 will involve children and HCI researchers. So in total, we involve 43 people in that project. As any other study, we have some limits and threats to validity. The first one that we decided to mention is about the number of expert teacher and children involved in the workshop. It would be interesting in the future to widen the sample and to have more people involved in that activity. The other one that we want to mention here is related to gender not as binary variable. We know that in the current debate, gender is not considered a binary variable. However, because we work with schools in Switzerland, and in that context, it was not possible to apply a non-binary view. However, the concept can still be valuable when applied to break non-binary gender stereotypes, so they could be used to create a prototype and apply those prototypes in a different context. So 50 ideas were produced during the workshop. Those ideas were elaborated further by the team, and at the end has been reduced to 9 concepts organized in 5 different categories: inclusive collaboration, resource sharing, and division of work, role models, empathetic reflection, and scaffolding the workflow. So the concepts were developed from the discussion and active engagement of experts and real child users, which is quite peculiar in this case, considering the topic. But also those concepts that were related and grounded on literature. Another aspect which is interesting about those concepts is that our research is based on narrative activity model, which is a model that describes how children create digital storytelling, mainly through 4 phases: exploration, inspiration, production, and sharing. And those concepts, they fit quite well in that model. So for instance, inclusive collaboration has a clear impact in all phases, while role model and empathetic reflection are more crucial into the exploration and inspiration of phases. And resource sharing and division of work, together with scaffolding, have a direct impact on the production stage. So it was kind of interesting to see how those concepts could fit together with this model and support effectively in each step of those models the children in the creation of a collaborative story. So next step will be to develop a prototype and then test the prototype in school. Plus, we really want to investigate the design space for different types of stereotypes. So this would be very, very interesting and very important, especially in this historical period, to consider different types of stereotypes and use this approach in a different way. So we care a lot about ethical issue in our study, and of course the study was ethical approval was obtained and approved by our faculty. Also, child and parents were informed about the aim of the research, and they signed parents signed a consent form. In addition, researcher acted as facilitator and made sure children did not feel under pressure while they were participating at the workshop, and if they show any kind of sign of uncomfort, the researcher asked them to withdraw the study or just interrupt the activity. The same for the adult participants. So thanks a lot for listening. It was a pleasure that our paper was accepted to Design Interactive System Conference. And we are very proud about this work. As 3 women in computer science, we know how much difficult it is to encompass negative stereotypes. So this research is very important to us, and we really hope to inspire more people to do something similar. And please read the paper, and if you have any question or ideas to collaborate, please don't hesitate to contact us. We will be very happy about that. So thanks again for listening.